Welcome back, everyone, to your Daily Death. I'm Mr. Death, coming at you with all things Origins. And this is our island extravaganza. Now, I'm just going to make a quick little video on your island. It's not much to it, but let's say you look at this one. This island looks pretty cool, right? You got all kinds of stuff all over it. Yeah, islands like this make me sick. It's just horrible. And the reason? He has so much put into it, and he's probably not even getting a quarter of the amount of buffs that he should be getting for all this. Over half of this stuff might as well not even be there. You can go ahead and wipe it all out. Hurricane can come by, take half this stuff off, and it wouldn't affect his stats, not 1/2 of a percentage. Because half of this is doing 0% of anything right now. And that's basically what this video is about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is someone else's island, so I can't click on stuff and pull it up, but you can see the levels on them, and you can see, even without the names, what are the same. Like the fruit stands, he has, God bless, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fruit stands. And this one's a level 3, that one's a level 3, a level 6. I mean, so altogether, here's a level 3 fruit stand. Like, he probably has, shoot, what, 20 fruit stands altogether? But you know how much of a percentage boost he's getting from all these? Don't even worry about doing the math. Because it's this one. It's level 6. That is the one he's getting buffs from. Every other one of these does nothing. Zero. Nada. Bupkis. Because if you go into the rules of your island, which I will later, and when I go to my island, because I can't on this one, that it tells you very clearly that only one item, well, one of each type of item will give you buffs, which means one will give you a buff. Anything else of the exact same type you put there does nothing. It's just there for show. It will not help you in the least. So if you want to increase your stats, up your buffs, and get your money's worth, and just not waste all the extra skills and stuff that you could be getting in power, do not be placing multiples on your island. Beef one up. I want to see this thing get like a level 15. And that's not the only thing on his island. I mean, he got windmills. He's got the bulletin board here. My God, he's got so many bulletin boards. The Silver Surfer guy. He got one at a level 3, one at a level 2. I mean, please, y'all. If y'all are going to try to get buffs by getting stuff for your island, use them. Do not waste them like this. Okay, we'll hop on over to my farm. I ain't going to say I'm perfect, but this is how I do it. You can tell I don't have a lot of stuff, but I don't have nothing. I got all my stuff upgraded, and you don't see no doubles of anything except for the helicopter. But that's because they changed how you get it. It used to be easy, now it's a lot harder. I ain't gonna be getting no more. So they're just there for looks. Well, that one's just there for looks. Other one's the one I'm getting use out of. Now, come down here to this little icon. It's basically like your bag. It's your construction cube. As you can tell, I got more stuff in here I can place. But I don't. The reason is phone booth right here. Okay, we'll just use that as an example. Mine's a level 5 right there. If I wanted to, say I ever got more and I wanted to upgrade it, you can see it tells me I have 2, but I need 4 to upgrade. Now, if I was to just place the phone booth just out here and say I had a lot of other stuff around and I just forgot I had that sitting out there, it was hidden. It's just camouflaged in with all the other stuff. I got one off an event today. I say I wanted to upgrade because I think I can. I'll come here. Ah, man. It'll tell me I only have 1 or 2, whatever, in there now. I need 4, so yeah, I'll just forget about it. I'll upgrade it later. That's what I'll think. But no, that is the reason I like to keep them in my bag. Only thing you need on the island is stuff that you're going to be using. Because now I got my 2 again. Now, you can also come over to this little house in the bottom left of your screen. And it will tell you basically a different version of your construction cube. This is, you can place them, which technically you can also pick something here and you can hit place and place it directly from here. But this is everything I have in my bag. It tells me how many I have of them. You can click on them. It'll tell you what they do. I'm not really sure what fragments are. I never had them. But you can come to guide and it'll show you not only what you have, which will be lit up, but the stuff that's not lit up is other stuff that you can get. And it'll also tell you their effects. Now also, while you're inside of here, this screen, you come up to this little question mark. Please, for the love of God, everybody, if you ever see a question mark or an exclamation point icon anywhere on a screen and you've never read what's in it, please take a few minutes and just hit it and read it. It really tells you a lot more about the game. It really won't tell you everything you need to know, and sometimes lie to you, like this. It says you can get decorations for various events. True, true. Next one, here's a freaking lie. The decorations have their own stats take effect after getting them. No, they do not. The decorations have their stats take effect after getting them is a lie. Because once you get a decoration from an event, it'll go into your construction queue, and it will just sit there and do nothing. You will not get any stats. So, again, please read all the rules, but then also do your own testing. Don't just take someone else's word for it. Don't take my word for it. Don't even take Camel's word for it. Test it yourself and see what happens. It is just a computer game. There are glitches. There are people that make this, and it ain't always correct. But this, it says, when you place multiples of the same type of decorations, the stats in effect are limited by the max number to take effect for this decoration. That does make sense, and it is right, but it is very confusing. I do understand how it's confusing. Basically, what it says is whenever you have multiples if you have multiples of the same type of decoration and you place them on your island, then the stats that will be in effect, I'm trying to say, they will be limited to the max number that item can have. And what it's talking about is if you go to any item out here, you can come to something, it'll have the max amount in effect. Now, that sentence itself is confusing because it kind of sounds like that's how many I have on my island, max amount in effect. That is not true. Because we'll come down here to basketball court. I don't have none of that. It still says max amount in effect, 1. So, there you go. That's just right there. That does not tell you what is on your island. Plus, you can also place multiple, and it'll still say 1. But, what that means is this is the maximum amount that doesn't matter how many you have on your island, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,800. This will be the maximum amount of effects that can take effect. Basically, only one of them will be active. Doesn't matter how many you have. And I've never seen an item with more than a max amount in effect of 1. And it says, after you disassemble decorations, all decorations level 1 used to upgrade are returned. What that means is you don't lose any if you reset a decoration. Like if you've leveled one up and you want to break it down, how most of the stuff in the game you lose 20%, that doesn't happen here. You get 100% of whatever you break down back. And we can go up here to the top right, and you can hit that, and it'll give you an overview of everything that your island is doing. And we can do a quick little test to show you basically everything that I was just talking about right here. My island increases the HP of all my troops by 4.3%. My phone booth is part of that. It increases my HP by 1%. Now, like we already know, I got more phone booths, so let's go ahead and place one. So just that one level 1, 0.6. So some people think they just got another 0.6 added onto their HP. Let's check. HP is still at 4.3. So adding another one does nothing. 4.3. See? It does not matter how many you add. Now, if I was to... What's the hammock do? Increases troop load by 2.3. Okay, the only thing in here is my whole island is giving my troop load an increase of 2.3. this is where we'll talk about if you disassemble something. Okay, we'll remove that. Well, okay. If you want to disassemble one that you've already ranked up, say that I had another hammock on my beach and it was a level 7. I wanted to take this level 6 and add it in. Well, you can't just make a level 6 into a level 7. You have to break it down into ones and upgrade it individually. So you'll come here, disassemble. At level 6 will give me 13 level 1s. You can continue or confirm. And now I have level 1s and 13 of them. See? Increased troop load. Now it's at 1%. So, I don't know. I'm kind of weary now about what I said earlier. The decorations you have take their effect after getting them. I guess that's halfway true. It's still a lie because I have 2.3 troop load worth of stuff. They're not all taking effect though. Well, I will try my hardest to grab this thing. I'm going to put it back where it was. And I don't understand why the game makes it incredibly hard to move stuff on your island. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Okay. Well, you still see, I increased my troop load by 1%. And I'm able to upgrade this all the way back to a level 6. I didn't lose any. There's 1.4% that it's giving me. Troop load 1.4. See? And back to my 2.3. There's my troop load at 2.3. So, quick recap of everything. Try not to have any extra multiples out on your island unless you know that you're not going to use them. That way, whenever you come to upgrade, they won't get lost and you won't forget about them. You can get a quick overview of everything your island is giving you from the top right corner. Hit that button. Your construction queue is right here. It's actually basically kind of useless since what you really just need to know is just come to this little house over here. Shows you your depot. This is everything that you have that you can place. This is your guide. This shows you everything also that you have and everything that you don't have, and it gives you an explanation of what they do. Also, real quick to add on, the purples and the oranges. Oranges and purples. I got some purple. These, you really don't want to have doubles on your island though, because, as you see at a level 6, it gives you an extra stat. And then at level 12, it gives you another stat after that. This one at level 6 will additionally increase the max limit of the fleet troops by another 1,000 troops. That's at level 6. That does not mean if you have a level 3 and then another level 3, you won't get that stat. Actually, you won't get any stat from the second water bar you have, or any other decoration for that matter. But, just another reason, do not put doubles. Keep them in your bag, and then when you can upgrade them. Not only does it increase the stats that it already has, some of them will give you extra stats that you didn't have already, brand new ones. And then also, that's also the same place that if you wanted to disassemble some, that if you've already upgraded them, and now you need to disassemble them so you can put all them I'll call them fragments, they're not fragments, but put all your extra decorations to upgrade another one, this is your disassemble button. Thank you all for watching the video. I'm hoping this helped out a lot of y'all, and that y'all be able to go upgrade some decorations and boost those stats with items that you already have. Hopefully we'll be seeing a lot less of this, and a lot more powerful battles in the future. If you've learned something from my videos or they've helped you out at all, please smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you have any kind of questions at all about the game, just drop it down in the comments and I promise I'll reach out to you with some answers as fast as possible. Take care and God bless.